Hey guys, what is up? Mage here, and I'm back with another video on, as you guys, I'm here with another factions video. Now, this is kind of a factions update video, so the video is going to be exactly too long or too short, if that's possible. That's what she said, because, you know, I'm a 2-year-old. But continuing, besides that, I want to talk to you guys about something. You guys know, most of you guys should know that I used to pretty much, how do I say this? I used to pretty much breathe factions. I lived off factions for quite a bit, actually. I was actually quite good at it. I put quite a bit of money into it, which I care more than I care to admit. You could say that. But I basically have all of this here, and it's actually not that bad. But I'm currently on Fade Cloud. Me, Dragon, and a whole bunch of other people actually play on this server. And as you can tell, we have a base up. We're called Havoc on here, and I believe we're F-top. Vulgarity, we're F-top 6, which isn't bad, but then again, we don't have all our spawners placed. We actually recently lost quite a bit of our F-top value due to a exploit that was left in our base. Our sand wall wasn't patched all the way, you could say. And basically, our sand wall wasn't dug all the way down to bedrock. It was a massive mistake on me and Conrad's part. We kind of forgot to finish. I told him that we still need to blast mine out this area. And he goes like, yeah, I'll do it. And that was towards the beginning of the map. We never actually did it, and we got tunneled, and they breached pretty low and got quite a bit of stuff out of us. But I don't think they got much. Actually, let me go F home. And so far, we've had multiple raid attempts on us. This is our checkbox. Basically, this indicates if you breached our checkbox area, then you are very close to actually bringing the main base down, which is only a couple wraps ahead of it. It isn't really that big of a deal if we get raided, in all opinion. We actually really want to move out of this base, but it costs so much money to move out of bases on this server that it's not worth it, and only some of our members have /flies, so getting a base up actually takes a decent amount of time. Ignore all these spawners. This is a lot of cave spider. I actually don't know what's up here. Cave spider and a whole bunch of other crap. And basically, our wraps, our glitch layer and wraps, 3 thick, 2 thick cobble, and 1 thick obby to stop glitching. And then this obby cap on top, which I'm probably gonna actually mine down 3-4 blocks, and same down there, to stop people from being able to drop water. And then we have our reverse layers. I think we have 12 or more than that. I don't remember exactly. But we actually have raided several of the big factions on the server. By raided, we just went for the split. We actually didn't go for gear. Even though, for some reason, I believe when we raided gang, we did get some things out of it. But when we raided Daddy, which we believe they actually got rage quit after we pretty much breached their base, which I don't think they were very happy about. But the way we actually breached their base was reverse, and Daddy we cannoned into with a simple 100 stacker. So the server isn't bad. The cannons, I got my reverse lefty working on here, so now I can actually 255 reverse lefty. But the problem is with this server, due to order of entities and the amount of TNT we're firing and stacking all at once, it causes quite a bit of lag to the server, which causes the cannon sometimes to clip and everything. And yeah, and since the one I got working on here isn't an order of entities because it lagged too much, it's actually just a multi-step cannon, which pretty much shoots the sand, lets it fall enough, and then hammers down, and then one-shots the wall all in one shot. And it's fast enough to go through lava and water walls, which in this server isn't really that big of a deal because we can just reverse lefty almost every base on here. We're actually going to raid another bigger faction, and we have beacons all around. That's why I have all these effects over here, if you guys can tell. Here, let me show you guys our main grinder, which on this server is pretty much unraidable. Due to the ways we have this is our creeper grinder. We have not many creepers, not many IGs either. We're expanding our IGs slowly. We intend to make them like this soon, but we need to actually raid a lot more factions. And then below me is our vaults. I don't have many CX. Also, this is a custom enchant server. This is the set I'm currently working on, which isn't bad, but this is basically our TNT storage, gear storage, more TNT, cannon supplies, raid drop off, blaze grinder. We don't have many blazes, I don't believe, actually. Freaking goddamn comrade, I'm gonna kill one of these kids one of these days. God, they irritate me with their freaking cobweb nonsense. We have quite a bit of blazes. We could probably have more, but you know, we're too lazy to go raid. Like, we've all wanted to raid, but the problem is the people we want to raid, they like soak sponges everywhere around their base, and God, if they could just drop the water for me, just drop the water. That's all I ask for them. Drop a little bit of water, and I can reverse into their base. Like, to the point where I could do a reverse, it would cost more than it would be effective. Because after I send up the reverse nuke, it goes pretty much almost all the way through the reverse layers. Then I basically enable the reverse lefty, and then it shoots left into their base, so I can basically get more than I bargained for. The only reason why I want to actually do that is so I can I feel like it's better, in my personal opinion. Because I've noticed, like, if I have it on this Y guider and it shoots up, it will still glide over, but it won't glide over as far. So yeah, it's kind of aids. But we have gotten it to basically where TNT's right here, and it shoots all the way, and it's actually an infinite because it has 20 chunk power, but that cannon uses ridiculous amounts of TNT just to freaking shoot a fusion stack all the way over here. Plus the TNT for the fusion stack, which is, God, it's just god-awful. But besides that, pretty much, that's our faction in a nutshell. We have a pretty decent faction going so far. But, you know, I don't know if I want to bring factions back. That's why I'm actually making this video. Would you guys actually like to see factions coming back? If you guys would, just put a comment or like the video, I guess. I don't know, because if you guys want to see factions come back, I'll bring it back. I'll bring back raid edits and all that crap. But if you guys just don't simply want to see it, it's fine. I really don't actually mind, because I actually don't like factions too much myself. Yeah, but I am also redoing my setup again. I'm actually purchasing a new computer. Actually, a few new computer parts. That's actually it. It's being paid out of our pocket, so I have to earn the money first, and then, which is actually a lot more than I intended to spend, because I intended to spend not as much, but parts add up, so I still have to drop the amount of money I have to get it. So yeah, but I believe we have a pretty decent sized faction. Vulgarity's our main ally, then we have El Cartel, and then Legacy, and then don't know who that is. But pretty much we have decent amount of power and decent amount of claims. Yeah, I think that's actually really it. But if you guys did like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I think that's all I wanted to go over in this freaking episode. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Peace out.